Well, happy Hump Day and happy Pink Shirt Day. It's the Tyler Glen Show, the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. We have 3 cold weather alerts in 3 different provinces this morning. Thankfully, our area, not one of them, but well could be. Man, minus 37 with the wind chill. Holy cow. Great day to be hanging out with yours truly, you and me, a beach chair waiting for you. The coffee is on. Let's go. It's Hump Day. Thank you for being here. So it looks as if Taylor Swift's dad is a little bit violent. Did you see he punched a photographer? Well, it's alleged. We can't really see, but we'll take a look for ourselves and paint the picture for you so you're up to speed on everything Taylor, which is always important to us all, right? There's one Canadian that is lucky to be alive this morning because he was on vacation in Hawaii, wanted to see a sunrise the other morning. And he drove a little too close to a cliff in Hawaii. And he went over the cliff. He was rescued. It's making news all over the islands, this Canadian that wanted to see a sunrise and just got a little too close to the cliff. We've got details on that coming up. Also, the pizza you should order based on your zodiac sign. What's going on with the royal family right now? I'm reading some pretty weird and disturbing things on the internet about the royal family. They've gone into hiding. They've pulled out of everything. We'll take a look at that. Adele is going into hiding. What is with the Las Vegas curse? Celine Dion takes up residency, and then she falls ill, and now she's not on the strip anymore. Now Adele looks like she's backing up. We'll tell you why. Also, looks as if Netflix is going up in price. Oh, from the bucket of good news. Again, but this is it for me. I don't know about you guys, but they do this again, and that's it. I'm pulling the plug on the old Netflix. Things are getting kind of crazy. The reaction to the story yesterday on the Wendy's surge pricing was incredible. The reaction was fierce. They got to be considering walking back that surge pricing story from yesterday. Anyway, you can literally stay in a house of pancakes, and we found it. And you can stay for free. It's not made of pancakes. It is a pancake house made by the Eggo Waffle Company. And we'll take a tour. And if you want good luck, 40% of people say this is the easiest way to get good luck, and it involves being outside. And we'll let you guess, stew on that for a little bit. Being outside is a bit of a chore today. Man, it is downright nasty. Deathly cold this morning. What happened? What happened to the heat? Remember Monday when we started off and it was -3 and Tyler's doing his little show from the beach bunker. It's so adorable. Now it's like, I don't want to go outside. Please don't make me go outside. Oh my God, I'm going to die. Now, this is supposed to be short-lived. We don't have any watches or warnings in effect. -27 feels like -37, according to Environment Canada. Beach Bunker weather widget there says -33, but Environment Canada is saying at the airport it's feeling closer to -40. 40 below. 40 below. It's 40 below. I got a heater in my truck. Oh, I know it's Twitch, but I still shouldn't be singing that song. And we're off to the rodeo. It's an Alabama left and an Alabama right. Come on, you dummy, get the right steps right. It is so cold I can't take it anymore. Oh, but it's only for a limited time. You silly jerk. You dumb weatherman. Why do you get +2 on Friday? So we'll be okay. We'll make it. Just, limit your outdoor exposure today. And you should be fine. We should do this together. The roads are good. There's a little bit of good news. We got yesterday's good thing coming up, so think on that. Yesterday's good thing, okay? That's coming up. Here is a look at the temperature map this morning. And purple is death. Red is don't go outside. Meanwhile, in Dallas, Texas yesterday, it was 94 degrees. I believe it was the earliest 90-degree February day in recorded history. Like, that's 30 degrees Celsius in Dallas yesterday. Air conditioning units going full blast. They've got some fires in the panhandle that are burning out of control. It's just so dry. And 30 degrees did not help. That's amazing. 30 degrees in Dallas. So if you want to drive 2 days straight south, guys, we can get out of this. You can have some nice warm sunshine to cook your bones. Get the frost out of those bones. Okay, on the flip side, we have 20 days until spring. Less than 3 weeks to go into the official arrival of spring. 20 days, 15 hours, 51 minutes. Here's a look at the wind chill. This is where things get really ugly. Because it's at least they're in Texas, they're going, oh, God, this feels so good. Feels like it's like a refrigerator, not a freezer, but a refrigerator. After a 32-degree day yesterday, they're like, thank you, Canada. Thank you for sending this down. Meanwhile, up here, we're like, can you return the favor? Can you send some our way? Push some of that hot air. Please, Texas, please send it up this way. And snowpack. Here, we didn't lose anything yesterday. Nope, it's too cold. It's too cold. So let's welcome everybody aboard. Let's see who we've got today to start the show. Welcome aboard. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Happy Hump Day to you. Happy Pink Shirt Day today. And this is about as close as to a pink shirt as I have in the wardrobe. I'm sorry. I guess I do have a couple of shirts, I think, that have like pink flowers on them. But they're mostly black. I didn't think that would work. Anyway, Pink Shirt Day today. If you're headed out to school and you're commemorating that, just a wardrobe reminder for you as we say welcome aboard and see who we have got in chat this morning. Let's see who we've got. We've got Road Reverend Natasha Licious to start the show. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning. Quentin is here as well. Good morning, Quentin. Good to see you. Amanda Duchek is here on Twitch. Good morning, Amanda. I hope you're staying toasty warm. Cheryl Bertram is here on Twitch. Jody Kaslik is here on Facebook. Good morning, Jody. It's nice to see you. We've got Janine Fleury Urbanovich. Happy Wednesday. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost to the weekend. And almost to our first birthday show Friday, Tim Hortons. I hope that you can join us. I hope everything works. Fingers crossed. Friday morning, we'll try and do this from a coffee shop. From the legendary Tim Hortons on 18th Street in the Canadian Tire parking lot. We're going to try that. Omar is here on TikTok. Good morning, Omar. Hope you're staying warm. It is cold out there. Yike caramba. Cheryl says, a beach anywhere sounds good today. Janine Fleury Urbanovich says, happy Wednesday, everybody. Cindy on Twitch says, good morning, Sun Seekers. Zumba Bernice on Twitch says, happy hump day, Sun Seekers. Minus 37. Nope, not coming home anytime soon. Zumba Bernice is in Thailand, and she sent me some water shots from yesterday. We'll take a look at those coming up in the next little bit. Ronald Kaslick on Facebook saying, happy Wednesday. Cindy replies, I don't blame you, Bernice. Colleen McD is on Facebook. Good morning, all. Nick Adams on Facebook. Good day. Maybelline 1962 on Twitch. Good morning. Derek says, time to cancel Netflix. If they raise those prices again, I don't think I can take it anymore. I mean, we're going to get over $20. And I mean, they just stole our cable business. You know, remember when we used to have cable and you'd pay that monthly fee, $50, $75 to $100, $125, $150. You're like, then Netflix comes along, like that meme of the guy walking with the girl, and the guy turns around, ooh, who's that? And she's looking at him like, well, that's the cable company. What are you looking at? Well, I'm looking at Netflix. Holy crap. What did it start out at? $5? What was Netflix at the beginning? I think it was like $5. And we're like, yeah. $125, $150 to $5. I think we'll sign up. And then Netflix decided that, no, that'll be 10. No, it'll be 15. No, it'll be 18. Now we're going to put some ads on there, and now we're going to jack up the price again. No. You're not that good, Netflix. You're not that good. Marilyn Story on Facebook says, hello. Hello, Marilyn. Good morning. It's nice to see you. The Dark Web 10 says, it's just rude. I think he's alluding to the weather. Yeah, it is very, very rude. Yes. Nick Adams on Facebook says, yeah, it's not the most ideal, but at least it's short-lived. And this is true. We got off very, very lucky this year, and I think that spring is going to be phenomenal, and we had a pretty good winter. Cindy on Twitch says, I bet your parents wish they stayed another week in Texas. Oh, to this morning they are. They just won't leave the house. They will not leave. They'll just stay in. The Dark Web says, what is the weather map? Goes past red into plaid. Is that bad? Yes, that is bad. That is very bad. Porky Jr.'s here on Twitch. Good morning, Porky Jr. Good to see you. Welcome. Molly is here. Good morning, fam. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you as well, Molly. Welcome. Molly says got rid of Netflix back in September when they started not letting us share passwords. Oh, I forgot about that. Then there was that fiasco. You got a kid in college? Nope, can't share the password. Hey, Jessica on TikTok. Good morning. Stay warm. Hey, you can't share the passwords. Got a cabin? Did they allow you to take your passwords to the cabin? Yeah, maybe they did. Anyway, thanks for that reminder. Amanda says, I still have cable. Molly says it dropped to 60 yesterday to 20 today is freezing. 20's nothing. 20, we go out and we open our pools. Lifeguards are asked to report to duty at 20 Fahrenheit. And because at 30 Fahrenheit, the pools actually open up here. It's just so friggin' cold. It's a 60. Holy cow, 60. Man. Road Reverend says he's watching some of the satellite images that say that snow is coming for the weekend, maybe 10 plus centimeters of snow. Road Reverend is trying to poo-poo on our little parade here today, I think. No, that's, we'll hold our breath and hope that that's not going to happen. But Anyway, Brenda Gerard is here on Twitch. Good morning, Brenda. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you on a Hump Day Wednesday. And we have lots to get to this morning, but before we proceed, we have to circle back to yesterday's good thing. Prairie East Coast just popped in. Hey, Prairie East Coast on Twitch. Good morning. Cindy says, no more snow, please. Although we could use, they got lots of snow up where Cindy is. Actually, Cindy sent some pictures to me yesterday. You guys got really walloped up there. We did not get anywhere near the snow that you did. As we think about yesterday's good thing, what happened to you yesterday that was awesome? Quickly just going to show you Cindy's picture that she sent me. Where this is her yard. You got lots of snow there. There's some serious shoveling. Now, we did have to shovel in the Brandon region. Look at this, Molly. Then you tack on minus 60 degrees on top of that. You just don't want to go outside. But at least we saw the sunshine. At least there was some sun. I see lots of blue sky there, Cindy. Lots of blue sky. Oh, that's a hangover cure. She sent me that. Oh, there's the quad stuck in the snow. The only way to get around. This is in Canada. This is how we all get to work at this time of year. What we do is we light the ceremonial fire pit next to this device, and what we do is we throw a cover over the fire and this device just to melt the snow off it, and then we fire it up, and everybody takes their Canadian quad to work. That's what we all do. We all have a Canadian quad to get through the snow, and it's not a comfortable ride. The wind blows pretty cold when this happens. Thanks for this, Cindy. I hate to say it, I like Bernice's video better. We'll get to that in just a second because she has nice, warm water video that she sent in from Thailand. Yes. Bernice's vacation is going well. Man, they're having fun, and there's no rush to get home, Bernice, because like I said, you're not coming back to a whole lot of warmth. Prairie East Coast says, though, that things are melting. I see the sun. 10 degrees yesterday. Holy cow. Dark Web 10 is calling out Road Reverend and saying that it's not April Fool's Day yet. What are you doing? It's not till April the 1st. However, I do see that there's snow in the forecast. I didn't see how much because it's still a ways off. I hope he is wrong. Mama Sunday says, yeah, we need some snow down here. Okay, so Polar Bear is into the good thing already. Yesterday's good thing. So we take a look back at yesterday. Could be big, could be small. And for example, yesterday was just a mundane, boring Tuesday. Show is done. I upload the podcast. I get the web content on there, doing some social media stuff. It was just kind of one of those rinse and repeat days to the point where I'm waiting for something good to kind of rear its head and so that I can share it with you. And it wasn't until my daughter came home from work yesterday. She was working yesterday, and she came home, and she opened the door, and she said, how's it going there, Libby? And she said, oh, it's great. I had a great day at work. And I'm like, well, that's so awesome. And just having her smile, come in the front door, say hello, tell me that she had a great day was my good thing. Because otherwise, it was a rinse and repeat day. And that's what makes this little feature so important. We have to kind of look to see, we have to look hard sometimes to see what happened yesterday that was good. But there's something good. There's got to be something, even if it's small. It can't be an engagement every day. Polar Bear said that he made big money yesterday. Must have had a big tipper in, Polar Bear. Big tips, big tips. Cindy says the plow came. That's a good thing. Now you can get out of the driveway. We saw all that snow. Tasha said she had a delicious afternoon nap. Oh, that's a good thing. Delicious afternoon nap. That would be good today, hey? An afternoon nap under the warmest of quilts. after you've eaten maybe a giant plate of lasagna with extra cheese melted on top, while you're under the covers with your cup of tea in your hand. You're so warm. You're almost too warm. You can feel that. Am I starting to perspire a little bit? As you look out the window, the front window, at everybody freezing their ass off. You can hear in the distance cars trying to start, but they're not going. And you reply, ha ha, ha 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 ha. I'm eating lasagna from under my quilt, enjoying my delicious nap. Doesn't that sound good? That would be a good thing. Prairie East Coast said that a good thing from yesterday was the suitcases came out and started packing. Do you have that 150-ton hydraulic pressure machine? What is it? A compress or whatever we showed you yesterday so that you can pack all your clothes? That's a handy little thing. Porky Jr. says, my good thing was a visit to my dentist yesterday. Well, I would love to know the name of your dentist because those two things generally don't go together. They generally don't. A good thing, and that was the dentist. A dentist drill is probably the worst sound, I think, on earth. They've got to change that. They've got to muffle it somehow or play some music or, I don't know. It's so high. Oh, my God. My good thing, I crossed a couple more difficult tasks off my to-do list at work, says Mama Sunday. So it was an accomplished day yesterday. Good. Amanda Duchik says, my husband and I managed to squeak in a lunch date in our busy day. That was a great thing. Oh, Amanda's showing some respect for the kids listening and watching, but I understand. I understand, Amanda. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Nugget in flight, do-no. Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight. Maybe you're too young to remember that song from the 70s. Afternoon delight, which is a euphemism for, ooh, yeah, yesterday's good thing was awesome. In the middle of the afternoon, there was no one around. Just us lovebirds. Yeah, that's where ring that bell. Ring that bell, ring that bell. I think you won the good thing. I think you won good. Not that it's a competition. Cheryl says, I had coffee with friends that I hadn't seen for a couple of weeks. That is awesome. How awesome is that? That is great. Ryan says, my good thing yesterday is I was sent good thoughts to Tyler for Fridays. I know he's worried. Oh, you're just trying to kiss butt because you're trying to get out of your good thing, Ryan, but we'll allow that. We'll allow that. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap date. What can I say? Oh, and I went for a quick lunch with my beautiful bride. There's another one that got a little afternoon delight. Way to go, Ryan! Winner's bell! And Road Reverend decided yesterday's good thing was something he was going to do for somebody else. He was in the Tim Hortons drive-thru and paid for the person behind him. How awesome is that? Porky Jr. got 2 fillings, and his dentist is in Brandon. Kraszewski says, youngest son played hockey. This is on TikTok. Youngest son played hockey and was in net and did awesome. Yeah! The investment paid off. Oh, my God. You have a son in net. That is like the most expensive position of any sport known to man. Hockey goaltender. Pads are $10,000. Helmet, $50,000. It's unbelievable. Tutonda Robson, that's a nice name. Tutonda on TikTok. Good morning. Yesterday's good thing. Derek says Anchorman used that song. Oh, Porky's got to run. Well, I'm glad to hear that your teeth they're looking great, Porky Jr. Nice job on the teeth. Pork Chop 2024. Squeak in is the new quickie. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. That's the code. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. My good thing is I had Hedgehog out last night and snuggled with her. Oh, that's awesome. Molly's Hedgehog is so adorable. And Road Reverend, just chimes in and says, your hedgehog is so cute. Yes, it is adorable. Thanks, guys. Hey, we've got a new sponsor that's joining the family today. Details on that straight ahead. Really excited about this. This is an experience sponsor. This is a sponsor where you can go to and have an amazing experience and improve physical and mental health. I'm really excited to share this with you. That's coming up in the next 15 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Speaking of great sponsors, if they don't get any better than Tim Hortons, boy, they sure have. They're rolling out the carpet at 18th Street for our birthday party on Friday. And, of course, they've got 10 locations to serve you in Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And if you're late to the party, it's okay. It's all right. It hasn't started yet. It starts on Monday. Roll up the rim to win. March the 4th. Big prizes this year. Well, they always have a lot of big prizes, but it's always a lot of fun, especially when they've got local winners. And we have had some local people here in southern Manitoba win some very big prizes over the years. So as they roll this out, watch for more details, listen for more details on Roll Up the Rim to Win with Tim Hortons in Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And we'll see you Friday at the Tim Hortons location on 18th Street. And we, with fingers crossed, anxiety building. Another night of poor sleep last night. But that's okay. It's going to be worth it if we can pull it off. Murray Chevrolet, our friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Brandon Certified Service Express. Again, they're on the lookout for a new lube technician or an additional lube technician to join the family at Murray's. Of course, their oil changes help the community at the same time with donations going to Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House. Every time you pop by, you just pull up to those doors. The doors open. They're willing to serve you right there, then and there. You go upstairs to Allison's for a quick breakfast or a sandwich or a snack, or even just you can have coffee downstairs too. They've got the Wi-Fi there for you. You get a multi-point inspection, and they'll show you your filters while you wait. And you're in and out in a flash at Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And Alternative Choice Garden Center, where they've got yoga on Tuesdays now. So check that out. $15, kind of like the Pilates and plants. Yoga on Tuesdays, garden yoga Tuesdays from noon to 12:50 over the lunch hour. It's $15 per session. And just announced yesterday, no school, no problem. Hey, parents, March 15th is a PD day, Professional Development Day. So the kids won't be in school, so why don't you take them to Alternative Choice Garden Center? They've got a March 15th PD Day workshop. Your kids can come and learn and explore their creative side. Get their hands dirty in the warmth of the greenhouse. Play in the dirt. How much fun is that? Look at these pictures here. Playing in the dirt. Playing with plants. So contact Alternative Choice Garden Center and keep them busy. Keep them out of your hair. Now look at this. This is when they're not going to cause trouble. Alternative Choice Garden Center at the corner of 34th and Patricia in Brandon. Okay, we're going to take a quick beach break, and we'll be back in just a second. We're going to go to Hillsboro, Florida this morning. If this beach cam is going to work for us, I think it will. They've got some ships in the harbor and some fun to be had. All right, we're going to take a beach break, and we'll be back with more food, fun places, and the mayhem of life in just a second here. To get this beach cam up, and we'll get a coffee refill, and we'll have more on the other side, including our new sponsor. I can't wait to introduce you to. That is coming up in just a little bit. Check this out. Very nice. Let's go for a boat ride. Back in a sec. right, back at it this morning. Here we go. Okay, let's take a look outside and take a look at our road situation this morning. And there we go. Actually, this one comes from Earth Cams. We can get them on YouTube on Earth Cams. This is the Hillsboro Lighthouse Cam on Earth Cam. They've got beach cams from all over the world. And yeah, you can see stuff from all over the place. It's pretty incredible what they've got online. Taking a look outside, seeing some sunshine in Winnipeg there. Minus 26. It feels like minus 32. Yeesh, it is a chilly start to the morning. There's no question about it. We don't have any watches or warnings though. We're at minus 27. Feels like minus 37 at the airport. Yay, caramba. Let's take a look at our air temperature map here this morning. Here is our air temperature map. There we go. Ooh, compared to everybody else, we are cold. There is no question. There is no doubt about it. Yay, caramba. It is chilly this morning. And here is our wind chill map. There we go. I think we lost some of our Facebook friends. I think we've had some issues. We had an issue there with Facebook. Let me just I'm just going to see if I can reconnect to Facebook. Hang on a second here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was talking about before, you guys. About all these fun little things that happen. Hang on a second here. I'm going to see if I can just make sure that Okay, I'm going to try and reconnect to Facebook. Here we go. And see if that helps me a little bit here. There we go. I think I'm back on Facebook. We went down there for a little bit on Facebook. See, these are the things that I worry about. These are these little hiccups, I'll tell you. Ruby says, isn't streaming fun, especially when technology fails on streams? See, and when you do something live, see, if a stream fails in the beach bunker, and we haven't had, oh my God, we've only had 2 catastrophics in the year that we've been on, and we just do the show later. But now I'm getting more comfortable to the point where it's like, look, you guys understand, you know what's going on. Just be honest with you. You know, I got some technical problems going on. And then we reconnect and then we kind of get on with life, as it were. But I do apologize for our Facebook friends there that we had that little brief interruption. But we are back. We're back on now. Ruby says, I totally get it. My streams always at least once one technical difficulty happens. Oh, my God. You're making me nervous. Oh, my God. We've been very lucky. It's been, I used to be a radio person, and our radio station, any of the radio stations I worked at had much more technical challenges than I do here, and I'm very grateful for that. But I think the worst of it is when you don't know what's going on. You're like, oh, is this my problem? Is this Facebook's problem? Is this Twitch's problem? Is this YouTube's problem? What the hell is going on? But anyway, sorry, I digress. Let's get to the guy who drove off a cliff. So a Canadian is vacationing in Hawaii. If you've ever been to Hawaii, they've got amazing sunrises there. At least I heard. And this guy wanted to get close to the water and watch a sunrise. So he shows up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And, you know, when you're driving in a place you're not exactly familiar with, 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden, you know, you're seeing that your vehicle is pretty close to the edge of the cliff, and all of a sudden it gets sucked down, and, oh, man, you've got some challenges because your car has gone off the cliff. This happened to an 18-year-old Canadian man on the Big Island, apparently, just in the last couple of days.
Rescue on the Big Island after a vehicle plunged 50 to 60 feet off a cliff.
Lucky to be alive. Lucky to be alive.
The driver survived. It happened around 3:30 yesterday morning. Fire, police, and the Coast Guard all responded. Nikki Schenfeld spoke with a witness and has more.
Hawaii Fire Department says they received a call at 3:38 in the morning for a swimmer in distress off of South Point.
The wind's always blowing. That night it was blowing about 40 or 50 miles an hour. It was blowing really hard to hear anything. Why we weren't really, we didn't really know exactly what was going on, even though it was so close to us.
There were at least 4 fishermen in the
Holy
area.
cow.
One man watched the Jeep go over the cliff.
How scary would that have been in the dark?
He alerted others and called 911.
If he hadn't seen it, that guy would have died 100%.
Rental vehicles are not supposed to go down to the rural area due to the road conditions and lack of cell service. The fire department said the man told them he was going to catch the sunrise.
His driver's side door was locked, or it was pinned by rocks. He couldn't get out the driver's side. He went over the passenger side in an upside-down vehicle, and as soon as he opened the door, he fell immediately in the water.
Moody said he debated whether to jump in or not, but noticed the man was able to swim against the current. Due to the remote location,
He is so lucky. He is the luckiest guy in the world.
He was floating on his back about 80 feet off of shore. So our personnel were able to coach him in. He was able to swim to a safe area.
They then used a rope to pull him to safety.
We may have had a few cars drive into the harbor in Kailua through some mapping issues, but in this case, my understanding was that he was just kind of going off-road and not particularly paying attention to
Everybody in Hawaii is so chill,
He was
hey?
airlifted to a hospital.
Yeah, he was an
Doctors say
idiot, but
he had some facial injuries, scratches, and slight hypothermia. Visitors and residents can find themselves in trouble here, mostly with people jumping off of the cliff.
oh, so yes, I'm returning this to the budget rental car. I had there's a bit of a scratch. I don't know if you're going to notice this, but I'm done with the vehicle. I went off-roading and I didn't really know where I was driving, and I appear to have scratched your vehicle. Do you think that this will mean that there will be an insurance claim made on this one? It's just a scratch. It's just a scratch. Come on. I didn't have insurance. Oh, there goes my Hawaiian vacation. You know, if you're gonna go off on your own somewhere in the dark at 3:00 in the morning, you're probably best to take a local with you, is what I'm thinking. You know, like, don't you think it'd be good to have a local with you? Thanks, Waterman Mike, for taking the video. That's a good handle. Waterman Mike. I'm just glad that he's okay. Cindy says, always get the insurance. Did you know AutoPack, our MPI, provides rental insurance? Don't buy the rental insurance from the rental company, for God's sake. Go to MPI and tell them you're renting a car and you want an extension on your current automobile insurance in Manitoba, and it'll cost you like $40 or $50. You'll be good for the week. Otherwise, you're paying $200 or $300 for rental insurance. There's your tip of the week. Get your insurance from MPI. They're not a sponsor on the show, but they are pretty affordable when it comes to rental insurance. No, I think, and he's not getting his deposit back on that one. It's he's probably, where do you think he was from? So they said he was.
Chief says people should be knowledgeable and do their research ahead of time.
Well, he probably did. He just was careless. Because this road was a back road. It is like dirt road near a cliff. Where do you think he was from? So he's a Canadian driver in Hawaii on vacation, taking the back road. Where is he from? 18 years old. Where do you think that driver is from? Good morning, Lindy on Twitch. Quentin says there's lots of cliffs on 18th Street. Oh boy. Yeah, lots of ways to get hurt with your vehicle. Lots of ways for your vehicle to get hurt with the potholes out there. Good Lord. Tammy Fair on Facebook. Oh, our Facebook feed is working again. Good morning, Tammy. Nice to see you. Cindy says the driver was likely from Saskatchewan. Quentin says Saskatchewan. Ryan says Winnipeg. The Canadian driver who drove off a cliff. I think, is it Seaton? Sefton, Manitoba? I don't know. I think No, in all honesty, I bet it's Toronto. Yeah. Thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, you beat me to it. Toronto. Because, for even if you are a city slicker like me, and Brandon's not a city, it's a town. So, but I very seldom am out of town. You know better than to be going down a dirt road without somebody that is local. Because you're going to get yourself in trouble. Someone from Toronto's like, I drive the 401. Have you seen the 401? There's like 8 lanes of traffic in each direction. It's Hawaii. I mean, how bad can it be? I can go down a dirt road. That'll be no problem. No problem. I do the 401. Cindy says, no, not Sifton. Prairie East Coast says, yeah, Toronto. Probably Toronto. Anyway, it's good that they're okay. That's what's important. Okay, I want to show you some nice video now from Zumba Bernice, who's in Thailand. She says this is the islands of the Andaman. And it is so picturesque. It's like a live version of National Geographic magazine. I think you've been here before. You've shared some of these pictures. And it does look like National Geographic magazine. This is pretty amazing. So Bernice knows better than to take a rental car off-roading in Thailand. She has got the professionals with her. No need to worry. And there's just a few boats there. Look at these cliffs. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Don't go diving off those cliffs. I'm sure people do, though. Can you imagine that? Having the cojones to go up there and dive off that? No way. No way. Tyler, you should go do a cannonball from up there. No thanks. Nope. I would start crying after about the first 10 feet. I would be on that first tree on the ledge there going, please take me down. No, don't make me go up there. I can't. To take me down. Not good with heights. I'd have a hard time being on the second floor of the catamaran. This is too high for me. I need to be down by the water. Oh, these are beautiful. Look, and you can kayak in there. That is amazing. Although, why do I think that's going to fall over and fall on me and like just create this giant wave as I'm kayaking by? There's Bernice, Mr. Bernice, and their trusty guide. See, unlike the Hawaii video, where the man was by himself, ended up driving off a cliff, no such mayhem happening for these two. No, they're enjoying themselves. They've got their trusty guide with them. Mr. Zumba Bernice is just chilling back. I'm just chilling. I don't even think I'm going to paddle. He says, I'll let Zumba Bernice paddle with our trusted guide. I think I'm just going to sit here and enjoy life. Way to go, Mr. Zumba Bernice. Great pictures. Beautiful. Holy cow. I wouldn't fit through that crack. Wide load. Can we? Beep, 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 beep. We got an extra wide kayak coming through here. Oh, there they are enjoying themselves. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Oh, and then into caverns, too. This is incredible. This is into the caverns. It's like we get to come along. Beautiful, Bernice. Beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
Probably 27 degrees yesterday in Thailand. She's just like on the ocean. We're freezing here. She's enjoying herself. Caverns providing some relief from the hot sun.
That's weird.
Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. And then she did this one here. This is out on the open water now. Ah, the ocean. Ah, the beautiful ocean. Beautiful boat ride. Thank you, Zumba Bernice. Oh, man, you guys are having an amazing time. How long are you there for? Like another month? That's incredible. Very nice. We always enjoy seeing those pictures. Thank you so much for sharing them with us, especially on a day where it is so cold. Holy man, it's cold. It is nasty cold. Man. Okay, I have a special announcement to make. We have a new sponsor on the Tyler Glen Show, effective March the 1st. And, of course, I wanted you to be the first to know before we make the announcement on social media later today. A special good morning to our new friend, Corey, and our friends at Natural Elements in Brandon. Yes, this is a beautiful wellness facility where you go to relax, refresh, restore. I can't wait to introduce you to Corey and her staff at Natural Elements. Float therapy, halotherapy, coaching, natural energy therapies, hypnosis, and more. This is the place your friends have been talking about where they've got the salt tubs. The salt tubs where you go and you soak inside these beautiful little cocoons and you sit there and relax. I told you, we need help with mental and physical health more than we ever have before. And that's why it's Corey to the rescue. Corey to the rescue. Now, where are they? Now, if you remember where CKX Television is on Victoria Avenue, 2940 Victoria Avenue there, where Ron Thompson used to do the weather, they're in that building just around back. So go into the parking lot of the old CKX TV building, go around to the back, and you will find Natural Elements. Thank you, Corey, for being part of the show. Welcome aboard. And we look forward to introducing you to all the products and services that they have. And I am even going to go for a salt float. Yes, even someone like me can float in the salt water, rejuvenating mind, body, and soul. Just think how good the shows will be once I go in to have a little soak. Plus, you know, I only bath once every 6 months. So that there's that. No, I'm kidding. I kid. I'm joking. Natural Elements. Go to floataway.ca, and we will have details on that coming up later today when we make the announcement official. But again, I wanted you to be the first to know, Sunseekers. And welcome to Corey and her crew. Thanks, Tasha-licious. This is going to be great. Can't wait to introduce you to all the fun stuff that they've got going on at Natural Elements. Not all of us can get away on a vacation through the winter months, or even just to have that serious unplug. I mean, having some rest and relaxation at home is one thing, but being able to go someplace not far from home and feel like you've actually been away somewhere, floating in the beautiful salt water. I love salt water, as you can hardly tell. Thanks, Yellow Jacket 63. Congrats on the new sponsor. Thank you. And again, this will be great for all of us because I'm sure there'll be all kinds of fun stuff happening with our friends at Natural Elements. Welcome aboard. Kuiper's Family Bakery is already a sponsor, and of course, you know them for their beautiful, delectable baked goods, their sticky buns. They are the official hot dog and hamburger bun of the Tyler Glen Show. Whenever you're at the barbecue and things warm up again, please remember Kuiper's Family Bakery when it comes to picking up hot dogs and hamburger buns, not to mention freshly baked bread. They've got sugar cookies and tarts and cakes. They're world famous for their sausage rolls. And my personal favorite, their pizza buns. Go check out the pizza buns. 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, beside Tasties. Skydancer Casino, really good. I was talking to Dustin yesterday, and great turnout for the concert. The Night Ranger concert at Skydancer Casino. And again, they have got a handful of other concerts coming up later on in the year. The dates are already reserved. We've mentioned them on our Facebook page, and they have too. Your chance to win a quad, a new car, and, of course, cold hard cash happening now at Skydancer Casino. Go to skydancercasino.com. And, of course, they've got their stay and play package with regards to the water park. So if you've got some kids that want to check out the new multi-million-dollar water park that they built at the casino, you can get a standard room and 4 water park tickets for just $159 on weekdays and $179 on weekends. Water park day passes are $20, so this is great value. SkydancerCasino.com. And finally, Auto Fashion. Auto Fashion. You've made an investment in your vehicle. And more people are hanging on to their vehicles for a longer period of time. Now, it just stands to reason the longer you hang on to your vehicle, chances are you're going to have a scratch or a dent. Maybe you've got some hail damage. Remember Auto Fashion because they're MPI accredited for paintless dent repair. They do SGI claims too. And they will clean the inside of your vehicle as well. And it's not just a wipe and clean and a little vacuum. It is an amazing restoration of your vehicle on the inside at Auto Fashion at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet. Cindy says, I saw an ad for Lobster Fest in Shiloh on Facebook. Yes, it's back, 17th year. Jackie sent me the poster, actually. Thanks for bringing that up, Cindy. Thank you, Jackie, for sending this over. Lobster Fest is back in Shiloh, the 17th annual. I have gone like the last decade or so. Tickets are $55, military, veteran, and family. Others are $60. It was the first year back post-COVID, and it was a bit tamer than usual is what I would say last year. I was ready to give her. I was ready. I had my lobster bib on. I was ready to party. I go there, and I let loose. We get the screech going with the rum, and there wasn't a lot of screechers last year. I think people were just kind of tiptoeing back into the groove. So hopefully they're a little bit more I don't know, shall we say, fun and frivolous. I don't know. It just was low-key last year. Not that that's a bad thing. Sometimes people want to go, they want to have a couple drinks, eat some seafood, and go home. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just in previous years, what I loved about the event was it was like being in the East Coast, and Prairie East Coast can attest to this. I mean, they know how to party. Oh, my God, they're the ones kissing the cod. They're out there kissing fishes and screeches like Newfie tequila. And they know how to have fun. And then COVID hit, and it kind of it got knocked down a little bit. But remember, it's not all you can eat. Well, then there's that too. Not that was a big deal. It was more the party atmosphere because the food is always generally pretty good, and they do allow you to bring in your side dishes if you want. And lots of people bring in things like salads. Some people bring candelabras. Some people bring in tablecloths. They set it up like it's fine dining. And I bet more than ever that will be something you'll see this year with the price of going out for a fine dining meal. A steak and lobster for $60. It's a hard thing to find for $60 nowadays. So mark it on the calendar, Saturday, June 22nd. Oh, it's my sister's birthday. At CFB Shiloh. And those tickets usually go really fast. So now you know if you're looking for lobster. But it's, as Cindy says, there is no all-you-can-eat shrimp. I will be there with my food truck off in the parking lot with the $299 all-you-can-eat shrimp. Yes, it's $299 per person. All you can eat shrimp, and it's from a can. It's the canned shrimp, so they aren't very big, and you're allowed one can per customer, all you can eat. So if you eat the can, that's all you can eat. And if you need more, then you got to buy another $299. That's why I'm not in the food business. No one would come visit me. Lobster Fest. Before the break, Taylor Swift's dad. What is going on with him?
For one last blast of Harbour City charm.
Oh, they're in Australia. Look at this.
Photographer
Here they
Ben
come. Here they come. Here they
McDonald,
come.
who's been hot on Swift's trail, caught dad walking daughter to a waiting car.
Go ahead and step away from the vehicle.
Then claims McDonald, Scott Swift snapped. A punch to the face as a bodyguard backed off.
That wasn't me.
From Swift's camp today, claims photographers were aggressively pushy, threatening to throw a staffer into the water. McDonald's response, this is the sort of bullshit I might expect. He's complained to police, but is otherwise okay.
Yeah, I guess he's okay. I mean, let's look at the tape again. They're coming through this area here, and Taylor Swift is under the umbrella, walking with her dad, and the umbrellas kind of block the shot here. But it is being alleged that dad punched the photographer, said, "You touched my umbrella." No, you touched my umbrella. Well, there's a lot of umbrella touching going on here. And the photographer is not spitting out his chiclets. He is not like, "Oh my God, you punched me." It's like, sir, you touched me. You touched me. It's just, what a bunch of babies. Listen, you can't get right up close to these stars. And back off from my precious Taylor. What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with these Australians? It doesn't matter what they do. They just sound like they're better than everybody else. "Oh, I'm going to tell you a story, you stupid, stupid person, about Taylor Swift and her dad. Her dad is such an abusive person. He punched somebody." Can you turn the accent off? How do we turn that off? Can you turn that off? You are not better than me. You're not better than us. Talk normal. "No, we're going to talk like we're fancy pantsy." Anyway, I think everybody's going to be okay. It's just something to talk about, and Dad's going to protect his daughter, right? And it's Taylor Swift. I think the photographer is lucky that Travis wasn't there. You do not want to be messing with a football player's girlfriend. He will drop next to a wrestler. You don't want to be messing with the girlfriend of an NFL football player. He'll tackle you and body slam you. Anyway, let's go to the beach again. Let's go back to Florida. We're going to hang around with our friends on TikTok and on Facebook for a little while longer because you got gypped out of the first 15 minutes or so. So we'll stick around for a little bit here, and you get some extra bonus beach time. We're going back to Hillsborough, Florida. Ryan was on the Weather Channel, said it is 24 degrees there right now. So a little bit of heat in your morning. 24 degrees. In Hillsborough Beach, Florida. Good morning. Let's commandeer a boat. We'll be back in a bit. Do-do-do-do-do. Doesn't that look nice? Oh, yes. Does look nice. Duty calls, Maybelline 1962. You have a great day. Thanks for being here. Be careful out there. It is cold. Roads are good. That's a little bit of good news. But the cold is not good news. Minus 26 feels like minus 32. At the airport, it is minus 37. Current temperature, minus 27, feels like minus 37. It is cold. Minus 18. We'll have sunshine today. That'll be nice, and we're seeing that now on our highway cams. Look at that 16 cam at Russell. Isn't that beautiful? That's a great shot there. Sun coming up on a hump day Wednesday. It is going to be a great day. It is going to be a great day, even though we're freezing to death up here. Here is our air temperature map. And then our wind chill map. In business news, Macy's is closing 150 stores in the U.S. Not a good news story at all, because they're responsible for things like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and the 4th of July Parade. What stores do you miss? I'm thinking, boy, the day is going to come where Macy's is gone and everyone's going to say, oh, do you remember the time we used to go to Macy's? And it was a big department store, and we'd have fun. Like our Eaton's. We used to have a store in Canada called Eaton's, and it was very similar to Macy's. The Bay, I don't know if the Bay still exists. Does the Bay still exist? Alicia says Eaton's, Zellers, Target. Alicia misses Target. They had a very short run in Canada. Target was here for like 2 weeks and then pulled up stakes. Couldn't make a go of it. Susie Shear. Alicia misses David's Tea. Cindy says Gordman's in Grand Forks. Oh, I remember Gordman's. Gordman's was good. And you know what? Gordman's had big guys clothing, and they had like brand name big guys clothing. Those two things never go together. You have to buy everything online. They're just kind of forcing you to buy stuff online when you do. I don't really want to. I don't really like online shopping. I like online shopping if I've got to buy a hammer and I know the brand of hammer. I lost my other hammer and it's a specific brand of hammer. I can't screw that up. The online store can't screw that up, and so I'll get a hammer. And then the hammer comes, I open the package. Oh, or sometimes some of my equipment. You know, if you kind of know what you're buying, clothing, forget it, because clothing, it all fits differently. I hate online shopping for clothing. Shoes even. Like you would think that you'd get your shoe size, and then the shoes come, and you're like, oh, these don't fit right. Susan says, I miss Woolco. Zellers. The Sears catalog. Cheryl says, I miss the Sand Store. Sand Store, is there, our friends in Dauphin, I thought the Dauphin Marketplace Mall, I think was the last Sand Store I was physically in. Is it still there? Is there a Sand Store in Dauphin? I think there is. Tricia says, Consumers Distributors. What the hell did they sell? I thought they were just a catalog place. I thought, no, San is gone. Nope. Cindy tells me San is gone. Sand Store, no more. So long, no San. No San. They turned to Red Apple, didn't they? Red Apple Clearance Center? Anyway, sad news for fans of Macy's. Also, Prince William has pulled out of attending his godfather's memorial service due to a personal matter. There is a lot going on with this family right now. I am somewhat concerned. King Charles was diagnosed with cancer, and Prince William's wife, Princess Kate Middleton, recently underwent abdominal surgery and is doing well. She's on her path to recovery, but we are not hearing a lot out of the royal camp right now. I'm hoping everything is okay. I am not a royal fan. I don't like the royal family. I think that the monarchy is stupid, but just as human beings, I hope that things are okay. I hope that, you don't wish illness on anybody. And we all know people that are fighting the fight against cancer. And so I hope it's going well for Charles. And I hope Kate's okay too. Plus, I have a celebrity crush on Kate. Oh, there she is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I get a lot of flack about me putting Taylor Swift on the show, and people say, "Oh yeah, you love Taylor." No, I love Kate. If Kate ever came to, I don't think I could contain myself. I would become a puddle of pudding on the floor if she walked in a room. She's a stunning person. I don't mind admitting that Kate is a beautiful person. She's so nice. She's so pretty. And there he is going, look at the look in his face. He's like, I think I'm out of my league here. Thank God I'm rich and I'm royal. That's what he's thinking. I know it. He's thinking that right there. Molly says, what was the name of the book called that Harry revealed stuff about the family? Oh, yeah, he wrote that. Tired? No. Spare. Spare Tired. Spare was the book. Written by Prince Harry. Wonder if any of the Sunseekers read it. Anyway, I hope everything is okay there. Because I had read on X yesterday that, again, terrible, tabloid type stuff that the king is in deep with this fight against cancer, and they've given him a timeline, which, even if it's true, it's just awful how sometimes the media can be, even if it is true. And I don't think it is, but and why would you? Oh, how scummy do you got to be reporting on that stuff? Anyway, we hope things are good there. And since we visited last, before we say goodbye to our friends on Facebook and TikTok, NATO is not going to war with Russia. There was some tense moments yesterday morning when the show wrapped up, when news broke that the French president, Emmanuel Macron, had said that, you know what? If this continues on, I think we're going to send some ground troops in. Germany and Poland says, no, we're not. No. And then immediately they had a press conference in Ottawa, and it was unrelated. Chrystia Freeland was at the microphone, and they said, are we sending Canadian troops over to Russia, to Ukraine? And she kind of danced around the question and said, we're there already. We're training everybody, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, wait a second. She is not really answering the question. These are some scary times. So rest assured that it looks like the French president went off script a little bit, and it doesn't look like troops are in the works. They're content sending, copious suitcases full of cash to Ukraine to buy guns and missiles and bombs and things like that. So no troops as it stands right now. So that is good news. If you're a fan of Adele, I have some sad news. She is too sick to be performing in Las Vegas and has to pull the pin for the next 5 weekends. Somebody has saved up. They're like, I'm going to Vegas. Oh my God, we're going to go see Adele. The next 5 weekends are a no-go for Adele because she's not feeling well. This after Celine Dion had a lengthy stay in Las Vegas, and then she had to pull the pin because she was sick. She continues her struggle. And so anyway, the singer announced Tuesday afternoon she's officially pausing her Vegas residency at the Coliseum because doctors have told her that's the best thing for her voice. She has been battling health issues. Last Thursday, she was out in rainy Beverly Hills wearing a face mask. And while she managed to perform this past weekend in Las Vegas, she told the audience that she was struggling to hit her high notes because her chest is on fire. So the hope is that it's just some kind of seasonal infection, a cold like you and I would get. But I do feel bad for those who, were saving to go to Vegas and just to see Adele. Bit of a disappointment there. Hey, we got to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok and on Facebook and X. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll do this again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Central. Thanks for being here for part of the show. We're moving things over to Twitch exclusively, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Again, I apologize to our Facebook friends for the I don't even know, the gremlin there that took us down at the first little part of the show. Hopefully that doesn't happen tomorrow, and especially on Friday when we do our birthday show from Tim Hortons. You just never know. But in the meantime, we're going to move things over to Twitch, so come on over and join us. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show for the final 45 of the show today. And again, if you are just too busy getting the car warmed up, getting the kids ready for school, and you got too much on the go and you want to catch the abbreviated version in podcast form, as always, you can get it at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Just make sure when you're typing in Tyler Glen, you just use one N on Glenn, okay? Thank you, YouTubers. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you.